You might have realized making your first sale on Shopify is harder than you thought. And it is very possible that you could spend years trying to figure out why your Shopify store isn't making sales. As someone that has been in your shoes before, I know the frustration this can cause. And in today's video, I'm gonna share with you the number one mistake that's keeping you from making sales, my proven 3-step system that helped me take my Shopify stores from 0 to 100K in just 6 months, and a secret trick that every big brand uses to make sales even faster. But first, let me explain one of the main reasons why you aren't making sales. And it is similar to when I first started driving. I started driving before iPhone, so you could say I'm a little bit seasoned. And during this time, there wasn't any Apple CarPlay or even Google Maps on your phone. There was just this website called MapQuest, and this gave you directions and you had to print them out before you left the house. And if you were smart, you tried to study the directions beforehand, so you wouldn't have to keep looking back and forth while driving, so you wouldn't miss your turn. Even with MapQuest, I would still get lost sometimes because I wasn't familiar with the area. And honestly, I just didn't really know where I was going. And the same thing can be said for your Shopify store. If you don't have a blueprint in place to follow, you will always struggle to get sales because you don't know what you are doing. You're probably spending most of your time on things that don't really help your business, like deciding what font you should use for your logo or what color should be on your website. In the beginning, none of this stuff really matters at all and will be a complete waste of time. If you want to make sales with your Shopify store, you need to focus all your time and energy into these 3 things if you want to have a chance in this competitive online space. Now that you know why you're not making sales, let's move on to my proven 3-step system that can help you understand where you should be putting all your time and energy. On the screen, I have put 3 products that are perfect examples of what the first step of my proven system is all about. And it is all about crafting a winning product/offer. Without a winning product and a good offer, you will always struggle to make sales. Now, there are many factors when it comes to finding a winning product, but the most important one is uniqueness. Ideally, this is a product that is completely different from any other product out there. Products like the George Foreman grill sold like crazy when it first came out, simply because there was nothing else like it at the time. If you're trying to sell products that people could easily find on Amazon, you are always gonna have a tough time trying to make sales. Now, if you have the money for research and development to create a brand new product, go for it. For me though, I found that just creating my own variation of what was already working within my niche was a lot easier and way more cost effective. So I was able to find my first winning product through clothing. I studied what was trending within my niche and created unique designs that my audience loved and they could only get from my brand. In the beginning of starting my Shopify store, I created irresistible offers like BOGOs and bundle deals plus free shipping to get my first customers through the door. If you really want to make your first sale with your Shopify store, make sure that you have a unique product combined with an offer that your target audience can't pass up. Now, the next step in this system is almost as important as the first one because if you get this step wrong, no matter how good your product and offer is, nobody will buy from you. Have you ever seen a product that you were interested in online, but when you went to the website, something just felt off? You really couldn't put your finger on it, but something in your spirit told you that you might want to do some research before giving this website your credit card, and you just clicked off the website completely. When it comes to making your first sales online, you want to spend the majority of your time on your product pages. Your money is made from your product pages and not your home page. So if you don't spend time optimizing your product pages, you are also still going to struggle to make sales. So I want to share with you the most important aspect of a product page. So you want to make sure that you have a clear and compelling product title. The title should be descriptive, concise, and include important keywords that your potential customer might use when searching. The second thing you want to make sure that you have is high quality images. Use high resolution images that showcase the product from different angles. You also want to include some some type of zoom feature. And if you can have videos on your product pages, that is super dope as well. You also want to have detailed product descriptions, provide thorough information about your product, including features, benefits, instructions. Be sure to address any potential questions or concern your potential customers could have. You also want to make sure that you clearly display your pricing, include any discount promotions or subscription options. Make sure the pricing is very easy to understand. So you want to make sure that your call to actions are very prominent on your product pages. Like I like to use red for my add to cart button. Also, you want to make sure that you include a sticky add to cart because those help boost conversions as well. So the next thing that you want to make sure that you have is some type of customer reviews and ratings. You want to make sure that you highlight positive feedback on your product pages and address any negative reviews that you get. Now, obviously, I know you haven't made any sales yet, but you may want to give away your product to get reviews because nobody wants to be the first person to buy from a store online, right? So make sure that you figure that out. The next thing that you want to do is make sure that you display your shipping and return times. This helps manage customer expectations so they know what they're getting into when they buy from you. When you have a new Shopify store, people will be skeptical to buy from you, so displaying all this information just helps build trust and credibility with your audience. At this point, you have a good product and offer, and you spent time optimizing your perfect product page. Now it's time for the last step in the system, and that is driving traffic to your actual Shopify store. And truthfully, you won't really know if you have a good product and offer or a good product page until you start sending people to your website. Now, there is multiple ways to drive traffic to your Shopify store, but the fastest way to get people to your Shopify store is through paid ads. In just a few hours, you can start making sales with your Shopify store if you got the first two steps right. Now, my favorite platforms for paid ads right now are TikTok and Facebook. If you're new to both, I recommend running TikTok ads if you're good at making short form video content and you've already seen success with your content on TikTok. Plus, TikTok right now is giving away free money to all new ad accounts. So make sure that you check out the link in the description down below so you can claim your free money. Now, if you're not the greatest at creating short form video content, then I recommend sticking with Facebook because standard carousel posts and image-based ads still work really well on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you're not really looking to go the paid ad route and you're scared to lose money, I completely understand. You can definitely still use regular social media marketing, or you can send products to small influencers in exchange for them posting, or you can use SEO and wait for people to come to your Shopify store through Google, but these methods are slower and they take a lot of time and effort. However, if you just master one of these digital marketing techniques, I guarantee you will make sales. Now that you understand my 3-step system and the most important aspects of making sales on Shopify, there is a secret hack all big brands use to sell their products on autopilot and expose new people to their brand with ease. This hack is turning new and existing customers into super fans, and they promote your business for you. People want to be brand ambassadors for the brands they love, and they're willing to promote your brand. And also they're able to earn a small commission for every sale they bring you. This is a win-win situation because you only pay if they bring you a sale. Now, the easiest way to do this is by using some type of app like Referral Candy or UpPromote, and they send your customers emails asking them if they'd like to sign up to your brand ambassador program, and UpPromote will provide them with their own special link to track sales, and boom, you're in business. Now, typically commissions are anywhere between 10 to 20%, but it is entirely up to you to what you want to provide your super fans. Now that I share with you how to make your first sale on Shopify, I hate to break it to you, but you still have more problems to solve. If you want to reach 10K or 100K months with your Shopify store, there are a lot more obstacles that you will face. But thankfully, in this video right here, I share with you what those obstacles are and how to solve them.